What is up, guys? Yo, what's up, guys? We are live, dude. We had some nice wins on Fliff today. So, honestly, a pretty fucking solid day. Kind of everything I gave out hit on Fliff, which is solid. But anyways, I thought this game was tonight. I didn't realize the NBA Finals, they're on some bullshit. They have the games like 3 days apart. Anyways, dude, I don't know. I don't know about this game. I mean, Pacers plus 478 after winning game one. They're even bigger underdogs. You can get them at fucking plus 478, almost 5-1 underdogs, which is a little crazy. So if you want to bet on the Pacers, best values currently on Novig. But what I wanted to do, what do you want to do, Alex? What book do we want to look at? What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Happy Saturday night. I guess I'm not the only one with nothing to do. Yo, what's up, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Yo, follow the channel. Follow the fucking channel. He's back. Yo, my fucking dog. Your MLB Pick 6 play killed. Thanks. There we go. Yo, did the MLB Pick 6 discount hit? It sounds like it did. But anyways, what do you guys think? Do we start out on Fliff? Because there is some ridiculous tennis value that's going to keep us up all night. So check out this play on Jessica Falia versus Yanina. I mean, again, like all these sports books, man, there are millions of lines available at any given time. We're trying to zone in on the few rare picks that actually have value. Where is this bet? What is this girl's name? Jessica? Where are you? So this looks like ridiculous value at plus 170, but I got to find out what tennis tournament is this? Why don't I see this? What is this game? Because the search button isn't working. So this is tennis. Let's find this real quickly. What? Where are they playing, bro? What tennis tournament is this? Does anyone know where to find this? Because there's some ridiculous value on Fliff right now. Dude, what the fuck, man? Anyways, maybe if we go to FanDuel, we'll be able to see the tournament. Yo, what are we betting on in the NBA tomorrow? What the fuck? Okay, let's see what tennis tournament this is. This is pissing me off at this point. Yo, does anyone know what tennis tournament? WTA. Yo, so let's get a parlay locked in on Fliff. Nope, I'm an idiot. And then we can look at whatever sports book people want. Just let me know in the chat what book you guys want to look at. And here's the play. I'm not sure why the search button wasn't working. But again, sometimes these tennis props have ridiculous value. So again, this is just right off the odds jam, positive EV tool. It's not doing really anything complicated. It's just kind of scanning the market, scanning the sports books, and pointing out value. We're getting this shit at plus 170. I mean, obviously, DraftKings has this plus 120. Pinnacle, the sharpest book. They have a pretty tight market, only 31 cents of juice. So Pinnacle is by far the sharpest book for tennis. So their market is plus 144, minus 175. So we removed the VIG. The fair price would be plus 155. We're getting plus 170. So we're definitely going to run this. But the question is, do we want to parlay it? Or do we want to run it as a straight bet? Yo, so we were on the Cardinals today, which worked out well for us. We had the Cardinals in a UFC bet. Chaos Williams over 1.5 rounds. Are you kidding me, dude? And they already bumped it? Are you fucking kidding me? No, they didn't bump it. I'm an idiot. So let's go here. Let's go here. And then we want to be on the Cardinals for tomorrow. And then I want to look at some other sports books. So again, just let me know in the chat what book you guys want to look at. Fliff has a max parlay payout of $5K. So I'm not actually going to be able to bet. I'm only going to be able to play this for $800. But regardless, it looks ridiculous. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Pacers money line. Yo, you guys think that's the play? Pacers money line plus 478. How can somebody explain to me how are they bigger underdogs in game 2 when they didn't even play well? How many turnovers do they have in the first half? 20 fucking turnovers. I don't know, dude. This game's going to be crazy, but I'm excited for it. Pick six play, please. Yo, we can do some pick 6 plays. Let me log into DraftKings. Although, damn, there is some ridiculous tennis value right now. Pick 6 new promo in an hour. Yo, there is some ridiculous value on Rebet right now. So again, I'm currently in Maryland, which, you know, it's okay. There's a lot of sports books in Maryland, but there's not many DFS sites. So there's no PrizePicks. You know, it's my mom's birthday. But anyways, we have a bunch of tennis tournaments going on right now. Like, look at this play. We have Stort Parker. What tennis game is this? What match is this? So we have Stort Parker money line. You can see here, Rebet is the only book with this other dude, Arthur. I'm a very data-driven sports bettor. I have no fucking idea who these guys are, but the truth is that's how you get an edge. That's how you win long-term. That's how you make money. So, Rebet is the only book with this Arthur dude favored. Yo, am I back? Sorry if it cut out for a sec. Yo, can you guys see me? God damn it. Did this stream? Bruh. Yo, is this still working? Are you kidding me? No way this cut off the live stream. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Did this cut off the live stream? Dude, oh my god, that crashed. I got a FaceTime and accidentally I disconnected my hotspot. That scared the shit out of me. What the fuck? And of course, Rebet's already bumped this. Anyways, and of course I miss a great tennis bet, which is super annoying. I miss a bunch of great tennis bets. God damn it. But anyways, we'll get in some other bets. So there's some early MLB value on Rebet. I do like this play for tomorrow. So we have the Rockies game. Yo, check out this line, baby. Check out this line, baby. So we have the over 11 in the Rockies game. Bro, cut out my live stream. So sometimes these alt lines, I mean, you can see on Rebet, you can get the total at 10. You can get the total at 11. What I'm going to run is this over 11 runs. So this is plus money. What are we doing, dude? Something went wrong. What went wrong? Over 11 runs on Rebet at plus 107. You can see it's the only book offering plus money. Games end today. Sportsbooks start to post odds for tomorrow. Anyways, take the bet. Something went wrong. Please try again. Is Rebet working for you guys? Yo, what book do you guys want to do? This is pissing me off. 50% boost token on MLB Pick 6. Didn't we do that earlier? Is DraftKings doing another Pick 6 promo? Man, what is going on Rebet? I feel like this sportsbook has been so janky. God damn. Where was this? So let's try one more time. Man, this sportsbook pisses me off because now I don't even see Rebet cash. I just see the coins. This is ridiculous. Okay, so let me try pulling it up on my phone. Yo, what book do you guys want to look at? Pick 6, Pick 6. Okay, so a lot of people want Pick 6. I'll go over to Pick 6 since I so far haven't accomplished much in this live stream. Dude, I don't see Rebet cash. I only see Rebet coins. So let's take a look at DraftKings Pick 6. Let me actually log into DraftKings. I have a bunch of bets currently open on Pick 6. So let's just let me log in quickly. I'll show you what I have open and then we can move on to another sports book. Yo, so let me log in quickly. Website is janky. Use your phone. Damn, bro. Okay, so I'm in DraftKings. Perfect. Let's head over to Pick 6. They have a discount on Siakam. What else do they have? Pick 6 promos. So they have another MLB boost, but I'm not sure if there's any MLB plays open. There's been a ton of NBA value on Pick 6. Like you can see I have, this 6-pick entry locked in. What's really nice about Pick 6 is, first of all, there's no limits. I'm playing this $2,000 to win 50 grand. I know a lot of people tailed it, so hopefully it hits. But what was I going to say? Is on Pick 6, there's a shit ton of value. So I'm going to start out. Let's do an NBA slip. Very simple. Let's do an NBA slip. And then we can move on to Underdog or whatever book people want to look at. Because Rebet isn't really working for me right now. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Although there is some... what do we think about this? Sean O'Malley versus Merab to not go the distance. Anyways, let me zone in on Pick 6. Let's start on Pick 6. Let's get into play. And then I'll look at some other books. Dude, I get way too easily distracted. Fuck my life. So we have Siakam. I'm going to run the discount. I don't even think they have MLB lines posted for tomorrow. At least I don't see many plays with value. Aside from Cade Horton under 4.5 rebounds. Or sorry, what was it? Cade Horton under 4.5 strikeouts. But there's not a ton of MLB value right now, unfortunately. But these lines on Underdog have been flying around. Or sorry, on DraftKings Pick 6 have been flying around. So the way that Pick 6 works is it has fixed payouts. It's just like PrizePicks. You take Miles. Who do you have in the main event tonight? We're on... Honestly, I'm actually curious how that line has moved for us. We're on Merab, minus 295. Where is this motherfucker? Or sorry, minus 235. I gave this out on the stream, I don't know, maybe last night. How has that line moved? Has it moved in our favor or has it moved against us? It's moved against us. Now you can get them at fucking minus 225. So that's annoying, but... I mean, some lines move in your favor. Other lines, unfortunately, move against you. So again, on Pick 6, it's fixed payouts, just like PrizePicks. You take Turner to go over, under. You're going to get the same payout regardless. You look at every sports book. All these sports books are data points. Every single data point, every single sports book has his over heavily favored. You can see PrizePicks actually just has his line at 6. So PrizePicks just has his line higher in the first place. But anyways, I don't want to dwell on this too long. I'm going to try to fly through a bunch of books, but I've been talking a lot, so I need to stop doing that. Yo, you guys got to tell me, just put in the chat. If I'm talking too much, you can just put in the chat, shut the fuck up. I'll get the hint. If enough of you put in the chat, shut the fuck up, I'll eventually shut the fuck up. So taking an under on anyone on the Pacers to go under in turnovers is a little scary. But these are the 6 best plays with value. So when you kind of go through the math behind DraftKings Pick 6, yo, Anthony, bro, I'm giving out the play, man. You can't tell me shut the fuck up now. Yo, take a screenshot if you want to bet this. This is what I would run on Pick 6. If you've already used the Siakam discount, so if you've already used the Siakam discount, you could just like replace, the Siakam discount with Shepherd over 2.5 points. We were actually on that last game and that cashed pretty easily. So all these picks have solid value. Just again, Pick 6, just like any other book. There's thousands of lines available. We want to zone in on the needle in the haystack. Miles Turner, every book, over heavily favored. This is great. Here's the play. 6-pick entry. Get it locked in. Take a screenshot if you want. I'll put a tutorial video on DraftKings Pick 6. Yeah, man, I like my tutorial videos. You guys like my tutorial videos, or should I stop doing tutorial videos? But this video kind of breaks down DraftKings Pick 6. Alex, I need locks. Can't hear you. Yo, can you guys not hear me? Yo, what's up, chat? The stream is back on Twitch. So if any of you guys are on YouTube, Twitch has a little bit less of a delay. Yo, so this would be what I would run. Again, unfortunately, you know, if you know me, I'd obviously fucking bet this. But I'm on the Halliburton play, but in Maryland, pick six isn't legal. So tomorrow my plan was wake up at about, maybe I'll wake up at 8, jack off from 8 to 8:30. 8:30 to 9 a.m. I'll drive back to Virginia. 9 a.m. I'll sit in the Starbucks on the border, and then I'll be able to play some bets on pick six before heading back to Maryland. That's a fucking plan, dude. How does that plan sound? Oh, shit, dude. Anyways, let's go. Let's get in some bets. I'm taking way too long on this live stream. So I saw a bunch of people posting they wanted Underdog, and I saw some people asking for better. So again, the stream is live on YouTube. You can watch it on Twitch. Let's see if Rebet's working. I don't know what's wrong with this sports book. Sometimes they only show me coins. Obviously, I'm not a fucking loser. I don't want to bet coins. I want to bet real money. So now real money is back, the dollar sign. These sweepstakes books are a little confusing because, again, there's real money and there's fake money. So this over 11 looks ridiculous on Rebet. It has crazy good value, but the site isn't fucking working, dude. What is wrong with your shit-ass sportsbook, dude? The NBA Finals is tomorrow, and this book just isn't working. So I guess we're not going to do Rebet. So let me filter out Rebet. And this one is not my fault. This is Rebet's fault. Their site is not working. So that is not my fault, okay? Let's set the record straight. Yo, so we did a banger on pick six. Again, what's nice about pick six is no limits. I'll do the MLB discount tomorrow. There's just, unfortunately, there's not a ton of MLB lines already posted for tomorrow. Oh my God. Yo, this is crazy, dude. Look at this. Underdog Fantasy is popping right now. I swear at Underdog, I've said this before, I don't think anyone works on weekends. I really don't think anyone at Underdog works on weekends. So this is Hot Streak, which is a book that specializes in esports. So both both PrizePicks as well as Hot Streak have this dude's line, FICU, at like 21.5, whatever. Dude, load. So usually when I'm using this optimizer, again, it's just going to point out line discrepancies. It's really not that complicated. Value in the market. If you don't believe in finding value, you probably shouldn't be sports betting. But anyways, once this site loads, I checked all the streams. Least delay is on YouTube. Anyways, okay. I thought Rebet was coins only in Maryland. That's definitely not true because we placed a shit ton of bets on Rebet today. So this play on Underdog Fantasy is insane. You can get FICU under 26.5. You could, if you wanted to, you could middle bet this. So middle bet is kind of like, you know, imagine your girlfriend, your other girlfriend in a bed, you're in the middle. You bet the over 21.5. You bet the under 26.5. In the ideal world, FICU has 22 to 26 kills. Because these two sportsbooks have such different lines, you win both bets, which obviously, dude, why is there so much underdog value? What the fuck is going on? Holy shit. Look at this play, man. Oh my God. So PrizePicks has this line at 10. Same with parlay play. Again, you don't have as many data points like FanDuel, Caesars. Obviously, they don't post these lines. They don't post lines for. But this is the play. This would be an amazing underdog 3-pick entry. Every play is a crazy discrepancy. Again, esports betting markets are more inefficient. You know, you don't have as many books posting lines. They don't get as much betting volume. But regardless, I mean, dude, these discrepancies are fucking insane. 12-10, like, you would never see SGA's rebound line at, 12 on Underdog and 10 on PrizePicks. It's absolutely ridiculous. So this is the play you want to lock in on Underdog. Shut the fuck up, Alex. Yo, Paperclip. Yo, Paperclip 555. You tell me to shut up one more time, you're getting banned. Fucking, how do you tell me to shut up, dude? You're on my live stream. Don't ever tell me to shut up. Who the fuck told you could tell me to shut up? Ooh. I'm joking, by the way. You can tell me to shut the fuck up whenever you want. Yo, so Underdog already unfortunately bumped one of these lines. If you're new to the channel, follow. Give it a follow. I promise you, you will make a shit ton of money. Everyone in this chat will tell you, you will make $1 billion if you are in this live stream because you are going to get the best possible bets. So this plays even better. Here we only have 2 data points. Both of these other books are telling us, yo, Underdog has their line way too high. Here we have 1, 2, 3. All these books have the line lower. Hot Streak, again, a book that specializes in esports. They not only have the line half a point lower, they have the under heavily favored. So anyways, this would be a replacement play. 3-pick entry. If you're on YouTube, you can watch on Twitch as well. Watch the stream wherever you want. Yo, Twitter paid me $366. I didn't even realize. I don't even know where the money goes. I don't even know if I've set up an account to take the money that I make from Twitter. Where the fuck does this Twitter money go? I'm honestly not sure. Yo, where do these Twitter payments go? Well, I'll look into it after the live stream. I didn't realize Twitter paid you, bro. Oh my god. So, again, these lines kind of get bumped, pretty quickly because I've said this before, but Underdog has a ton of esports value. The issue is they bump things quickly. Like as people place bets, sharp bettors, they offer so many bets with value. So you may be like, how are they not bankrupt? The thing is when profitable people start betting on the same play, they also remove the lines really quickly, which is what you see happen with some of these esports lines. So here's a replacement play. Kind of seems like Underdog just has their esports lines too high. 30.5. Again, we have 3 more data points in this case. Every book telling us, hey, this line should be lower, so this would be a solid play. But I want to move on to some other books. 3-pick entry on Underdog. Take a screenshot if you want to. My friend is monetized on Facebook and gets about $2 every post. Someone here gets snitching to get lines bumped. Wow. Dude, they just bumped another one of these lines. This is crazy. There is so much esports value. Again, I would just, personally, I would lock in as many of these plays as you can. And just try to, again, just try to get them quick. So this one actually has an over in it, which is pretty nice. Yo, what book do we want to do, man? So we just did Underdog. Let's kind of move on. I've spent way too much time talking about Underdog Fantasy and Esports, which I assume people aren't super thrilled about. We could do PrizePicks. We could do better. I already gave out a pick 6 play. Let's see FanDuel. Let me get rid of Rebet. Again, Rebets. I would give out plays on Rebet, but the website isn't fucking working right now. So, I'm not going to give out plays on Rebet. Are bumps manually done, or is it an automated thing from Bet Volume? It's an automated thing from Bet Volume. From my understanding, that's the way that Underdog works. And sometimes it's pretty clear. Like, sometimes they remove these lines within 3 seconds. It's just, like, it's 100% from, unfortunately, them just removing things once a certain amount of people bet something. Obviously assuming those customers are decently profitable. So they're pretty good at like flagging this shit. Yo, but let's see where the value is on FanDuel, okay? Let's see where the value is on FanDuel. Are there any promos on FanDuel? Again, I've said this in a ton of live streams, but usually the first thing I try to do is the easiest money you're going to make sports betting is just from these discounts, from these promos. So let's check out and see. Maybe there's some banger promos on Sleeper. You guys like Sleeper or no? Why isn't this working, man? Let me try switching the Wi-Fi. Such a pain in the ass, dude. Anyways, there we go. So this again was the fliff play we had open. Once it loads. Anyways, I can't wait to be home. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If my mom's on this stream, I don't want her to hear that. I'm happy to be here. Why isn't this Wi-Fi working, though? Come on, dude. It's Saturday night. I can't deal with shitty Wi-Fi. I really can't. So let's see where the value is on FanDuel. I feel like... no, we wanted to do Sleeper. So this was the fliff play we had locked in. This is absolutely insane. I'm going to fucking kill someone. And then again, we had a pretty big day on fliff today. So hopefully we can run it back. But anyways, let's see where the value is. Yo, this play looks ridiculous. I mean, granted, we're already on the Cardinals. Obviously, this play is pretty correlated with Cardinals' money line. Taking the Dodgers team total under. FanDuel's the only book offering plus money, so it's like, yeah, smash. Right? Like, this play is absolutely ridiculous. We definitely want to be on it. And then typically what I do if I lock something in is I just hide it so I don't accidentally rebet it. So 2% edge, which basically means for every, $100 you bet, you're making $2 in projected profit. So long term, if you bet, let's say, whatever, $1,000 per day, $30,000 a month, all your bets have a 2% edge. You should make $600 EV betting. Not every bet's going to win, obviously. This isn't arbitrage betting. Arbitrage is, risk-free profits, whatever. Oh my God, look at this line on the Mets. So this is actually arbitrage between FanDuel and DraftKings. Holy shit, man. You guys know I love that word, arbitrage. But again, arbitrage is when two sports books, here it's FanDuel and DraftKings, have such different odds, like you can see right here, that I could bet the over on FanDuel, hedge, just follow a hedge calculator, an arbitrage calculator, right? Hedge, bet the under on DraftKings, and I'll make a risk-free profit of $9.28. I miss prime fliff. Yo, we're doing a FanDuel play. So this over in the Mets game looks ridiculous. I mean, FanDuel is literally arbitrage. But, that's why I like using the arbitrage tool, the ARB tool, to find value, to find profitable plus EV bets, is always one side of the ARB, either the over at plus 230 or the under at minus 215. One of those two bets has to be profitable. Because, again, you could bet both in the proper proportion and guarantee a risk-free profit. Yo, follow the channel. If you guys are on YouTube and there's, a long delay, Alex, do you play poker? What's up, Randy Major? Yes, I do play poker. Yes, I do play poker. Yo, so I'll do the sleeper discount in a sec. Sorry, I know I got distracted. I was talking about betting it and then I didn't. But there is a lot of value on FanDuel right now. So let's build a parlay on FanDuel. Again, if your bets are plus EV, profitable, plus EV, whatever, they mean the same thing, plus EV, profitable, then if every bet in your parlay is plus EV, then your parlay is going to be plus EV. But what I want to do, you guys are killing me, man. is I'm going to get in something, some of you may consider it degenerate. What do we think, man? Do we like the Twins? Tigers have kind of been shitting the bed. Honestly, I'm just going to run a little bit of a long shot parlay on FanDuel. Dude, are you kidding me? And then we can move on to another book. Also, it's worth noting, I said this in the previous stream, but on FanDuel, they have currently a 50% profit boost. 50% profit boost. So here we go. So we have the Twins game right here. So on FanDuel, there's a 50% profit boost until the end of today. So you have 25 more minutes to use it. So whatever the fuck you bet, you're going to get a 50% boost. So this would go to, plus 18,000. And you can just throw like $10 on it. But every single one of these bets is plus EV. So the parlay is going to be plus EV. And I have a video on the math behind parlays for anyone who's, trying to nerd out, trying to learn about the math behind parlays. Here you go. Do you always pick the dog pick? What do you mean? What do you mean? FanDuel long shot. What's up, Justin Madex? Here's my FanDuel long shot. I hope you guys enjoy it. But what did I want to say? I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, I promised Sleeper. So let's look at Sleeper, assuming this continues to load and actually work. So let's see what there is on Sleeper. They have a discount on Sean O'Malley. Usually these significant strikes discounts are no good. Yo, what do you guys want a discount for? Should we run the Sean O'Malley discount and then I can hop off stream? We can all watch the fight together. So again, I've said this before, but like Sleeper's a really hard book to beat because they charge a ton of juice. Just like honestly kind of a crazy amount of juice. But what I would do is this would be the play I'd run if you want to run the Sean discount. I should actually probably check. So this is what I would run. I mean, again, there's not, unfortunately, a ton of time to bet it, but let me try to see really quickly. Where is the significant strike line? Yo, this minus 2.8, 210 on Merab on BAS looks ridiculous. But anyways, we were trying to look at significant strikes. So where's Sean's line? 62.5 to kind of 68.5. I mean, dude, there's some big differences, right? Like, just kind of hunting around. I mean, that's a big middle. PrizePicks has his line at 68.5. A lot of these other books have him at 57.5. So the discount seems, I mean, maybe all right, but not amazing. However, if you wanted to run the profit boost, this is personally what I would get locked in. Right? So if you wanted to run the profit boost, I think they have a max bet size of $30. This is what I would go with. But I should mention, this play on Thomas Bryant's under, it actually looks even better on Underdog Fantasy. The reason it didn't show up on the optimizer, so you could do something like this. Right? This doesn't make any sense. Underdog is giving you the same line, right, on his PRAs, points plus rebounds plus assists, and his points plus rebounds. Obviously, if you're going to take an under, I guess we would rather take his under on points plus rebounds. Because let's say he has 5 points, 0 rebounds, or 0 points, 5 rebounds, 0 assists, or 5 assists. I mean, you get the point. This is objectively better than this. Doesn't make any sense that they have the same line. I mean, I get it. He's not a big passer. But you can see Novig. They're only offering a one-way market. There's decent liquidity, $200. So this is probably a sharper better. So his over is plus 125. Is being offered at plus 125. So his under 5.5 is the more likely outcome, the favored outcome. So we want to be on his under. If his over is plus money in underdog outcome, we want to be on the under. But anyways, are there any player home run bets? Yo, so this is what I would get locked in. Gus Fanter saying 25% profit boost, please, handsome. This is what I would run for the 25% profit boost. Mr. Nightmares asking for Dabble. I'm never going to force a bet. Currently, there's no value on Dabble. Whip that torpedo bat out of your pants and smack it against the camera lens. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Did they get rid of streaks on Underdog? I don't have Underdog streaks anymore. I don't know if they removed it for certain states or certain people. Yo, does anyone in... Oh, shit. Does anyone in Virginia have access to streaks still? Oh, my God. Yo, you could also run Cruise under 1.5 HRRs. Games end for tonight. Book's already posting MLB lines for tomorrow. Every sportsbook has Cruises under, heavily favored. But what was I going to say? Yo, so now Thunder Pacers is crossed. Which one do we want to bet? Who the fuck do we want to bet on? The only streaks I have access to are the ones in my underwear. Yo, Peter, bro, I gotta keep a fucking eye on you. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Is the market is now crossed. One of these two bets has to be plus EV. Because again, you could arbitrage bet this to guarantee a profit. Granted, a very small profit, but the point is, Thunder minus 475 or Pacers plus 478. Which one do we want to bet? Do we really want to bet on the Thunder at minus 475, dude? This is probably the best line. If you do want to play the Thunder, this is probably the best line you're going to get. At least if you want to money line bet it. And honestly, I do think I'm going to run the Thunder for tomorrow. I don't think the Pacers stand a chance if I'm just being completely... if I'm being completely honest, anyways. So... what I want to do is the first play we want to get locked in is this Mets over. So again, sometimes these alt lines have better value. Where's the fucking NBA playoffs? I can't believe I'm betting on the Thunder at minus 475. This parlay only comes out to plus 101. Both legs in the parlay are plus EV. Alex, imagine if that ceiling fan... minus 475 is crazy. I'd rather find a profitable spread. Yeah, I mean, again, if a bet should be priced at minus 500, it's plus EV at minus 475. And if you look at the rest of these books, dude, like minus 600, like Circa's known to be an extremely sharp book. They have the Thunder at minus 6 fucking hundred. So... I mean, you know, if you're curious, like, what does that mean in terms of what is the market? What are sports books? What is Vegas implying the win probability is for the Thunder? 83%. The market is saying the Thunder have an 83% chance of winning the game, which is crazy, but again, everything's priced into the market. Also, I don't think any of us understand how the fuck the Pacers, I don't think any of us understand how the Pacers won that game. Yo, so this Rays run line looks solid as well. All these early MLB lines, games ending for tonight. You know, FanDuel's the only book offering above. When were these lines posted? So this is usually when MLB lines start to come out, which is why sometimes, usually I'm pretty tired, but because I'm a lazy motherfucker. But sometimes there's some good value. But anyways, I'm going to call it a day for now, maybe, or not. Let's see. What do I want to do? I may call it a day, or maybe not. What sports books did I forget about? Dabble, there was no value, so don't even bother asking. Oh, shit. Yo. There is some early home run value for tomorrow. What is the best play? Again, usually the best line you're going to get on these home run bets is early when these books first post lines. So check out this play. I mean, Mason win plus 630. All these plays are for the Dodgers game. For some reason, FanDuel's only posted batter props on the Dodgers game. So the biggest line discrepancy, if you want a home run bet for tomorrow, is win plus 630. Although this guy, dude, don't follow his fucking crazy-ass girlfriend on Instagram. They look so stupid together, dude. Like, all the fucking posts with country music. Play baseball. The Cardinals suck, dude. Focus on your job. But anyways, plus 630 does seem like really good value. I mean, no other book is really offering above even plus 500. But regardless, I'm going to call it a day.